Mars Argo's Using You is something that makes me feel a certain way. And that certain way is very kind of fond. I've talked about it in the previous video. One of the major things that's really shaped the way that I view music and the way that my taste has kind of altered is because of the internet. It's because of the people who I watched. It's because I got Spotify when I was I think I was 11. And Mars Argo was a project that I ran into when I made the switch from Spotify over to YouTube Music. I switched back over to Spotify. But this was something that I distinctly remember seeking out and immediately liking. I believe it's still one of my first liked things on YouTube Music, the platform. And it's such an interesting kind of video. I have it pulled up next to me just because I kind of need a reminder and stuff. And I don't know how long this is going to be. Again, everything here is pretty freeform for the most part. Mars Argo was one of someone named Titanic Sinclair's first projects. And that was kind of evident as the way that everything's kind of handled. He's a very eccentric and kind of odd man, to say the least. And I do believe him and Mars had a falling out. And he really regained some popularity because he was also behind Poppy, who kind of, I guess, shook the internet a couple years ago with kind of just this weird, I don't know how to describe it, but it was this weird performance art of an internet personality. And I never really followed it because I was I was still a kid, it freaked me out. It really freaked me out. But, regardless, I had found out who Titanic Sinclair was. My twin had showed me one of his videos, I believe it was Trust Fund, that, really, kind of, got me interested. And from that, I found Using You. And Using You is the song that I feel defines Mars Argo as something. It's such a unique thing to kind of go back and look at. And honestly, it's such an interesting music video through the way that the guy in the test room dances to the lyrics. The starting lyric is one of the cringiest things I have ever heard because it doesn't fit within the context of the music video. It doesn't really fit. And then it slowly transitions into more of what the song needs to be. And that is incredibly catchy. And every time I watch this music video, it just reminds me of sitting in the car with all my brothers and my dad going over to my mom's for the first time. I feel that was a big thing because it kind of hit. It just clicked. That's just a memory I have now. And that's really kind of exciting to me because, a lot of stuff, we stumble upon. At least for me, I've stumbled upon so many great artists just by watching people. But Mars Argo was something that I kind of found on my own through my twin recommending, or he played, I think he played Trust Fund or started singing it in the car, and we ended up asking him what it was and playing it out loud. That was kind of a defining moment. That that was something that I distinctly remember, which is very weird to say because those years when my parents were first kind of split, those years when I was learning how to kind of form my own tastes, my ideas, that kind of stuff, that's still fresh in my head. That's a memory that I haven't thought of for a while, but every time I see this music video, it clicks inside of my head and I immediately have to watch it, and it's such a delightful thing to see. And it's such like a wonderful kind of music video to kind of like see, because we have that, I guess, this weird kind of like dissonance to like this entirety of like the test thing. At the end of the music video, that test room is completely destroyed because like they had done something. It's just so interesting. It's something that makes me want to watch it time and time again. It's one of those things that makes me want to go out and do all this stuff. And it's honestly like always going to be like one of like my favorite things that like I found through the internet, because it's just, I don't know, it's like a level of excitement that is like weirdly matched by like a lot of stuff that I've also found through the internet, be that like Blink-182. Yesterday's topic was the album My New Obsession, which I also found through the internet. I think I found that through a YouTuber of the name of Tomska, which makes sense because it is very much a ska album. But finding this kind of stuff, like learning about like what really happened, it's so interesting in the way that like, now we know that Titanic's a horrible person. We know that, Mars was one of his first projects, at least with this idea of kind of an internet like pop star. And we've seen that kind of translated over to Poppy, who then gained, I believe she gained her independence from him a while back ago. And it's so weird to see it all plan out. I don't know. The entirety of this kind of stuff is just so oddly interesting to me, and I don't know what way I'm supposed to feel about all the news of what Titanic has done. I don't know exactly all the details, but I do know that every time I see this music video, it puts like some type of smile on my face, and as I'm recording this, I'm smiling. I'm having a great time just talking about this, because it's just, I don't know. It's just so cool, Anyway, I I hope you guys had a good day. I know I had a relatively okay one. This has made my day a lot. I don't know. I'm very happy while recording this for no reason. Yeah. If you I'm gonna pull up my Twitter real quick. If you ever want to contact me, or if you need to contact me, please don't feel hesitant to tweet at me at NoRealFriends3. That's all capitals and the number 3. I'm more active on my band's Twitter account. That's why I have this one, but this one nonetheless is, a great way to reach me. I'm very vigilant with the notifications and stuff. So if you want to go follow me there, and if you can find my band account, you can also follow me there. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. It, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I really don't know what to make of all of this. I'm incredibly happy to be able to kind of say that I'm holding up to my, I guess, promise to myself of making a video every day, because this has been sort of a dream of mine for a long time. And yeah, thanks.